Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio here as always to keep you posted on everything happening in football right now. We have massive breaking news regarding a £100 million transfer to London. We also have unbelievable developments regarding Real Madrid and Florentino Perez. I am going to tell you the absolute truth about Jurgen Klopp returning to management. Today, big news, big updates. Let's get into it. Sandro Tonali. He is officially heading to Tottenham Hotspur. The deal is completely done. What I can tell you is this move has been secretly negotiated for weeks behind closed doors. Nobody is talking about the exact financial structure of this incredible agreement. Spurs are paying a massive £92.5 million guaranteed fee. There are also £7.5 million in performance-related add-ons. That makes it a £100 million total package for the Italian midfielder. This is a massive statement of intent from the Tottenham board. Sandro Tonali is flying to London today. He is traveling with his agents right now to finalize the very last details. Medical tests are already booked and prepared at Tottenham training ground. The contract is sitting on the desk, ready to be signed tonight. This comes right after Spurs secured another major midfield target just 24 hours ago. Yesterday, the medical tests for their new £85 million signing were completely finished. Spurs are completely ripping up and rebuilding their midfield from scratch. They are showing extreme ambition in this summer transfer window. Tonali is 100% a Tottenham Hotspur player. The official paperwork is being exchanged between the two clubs as we speak. My sources tell me the player is absolutely thrilled with this specific Premier League project. He views Tottenham as the perfect place to elevate his career to the next level. Here we go. So this one is going to be very interesting to follow closely this season. Moving on, we need to talk about another major midfield domino falling in Europe, Morten Hjulmand. The Sporting midfielder is currently one of the most in-demand players in world football. Several top Premier League clubs were looking closely at his situation. Major Serie A clubs were making daily calls to his representatives, but Atletico Madrid are the ones pushing the absolute hardest to secure his signature. My understanding is Atletico now have a complete agreement. In principle, they moved significantly faster than anyone else in the European market. They wanted to anticipate the fierce competition from English clubs. Hjulmand is extremely keen on making this move to La Liga. This is Diego Simeone's aggressive tactical system as perfect for his physical style of play. The agents are working directly with the Atletico board right now to finalize terms. Sporting are notoriously tough negotiators when it comes to their key assets. They always demand absolute premium transfer fees for their star players. But Atletico Madrid are feeling extremely confident tonight. They are completely focused on closing this deal before the end of the week. They have already secured the signing of Alessandro for the new season. They are still actively working on negotiations for Lee Kang-in from Paris Saint-Germain. Hjulmand would be the final crucial piece of their new midfield puzzle. What nobody is talking about is how this specific transfer impacts the rest of the market. By taking Hjulmand off the board, Atletico removes a major option for desperate English clubs. This immediately forces other top teams to pivot and look at alternative midfield targets. Atletico are quietly building a squad to compete for absolutely everything this year. Work is absolutely in progress here on all fronts, so this one is going to be very interesting to follow over the next few days. Then, guys, we have to deeply clarify a massive situation developing in Spain. Eduardo Camavinga. You have seen the MS reports linking him to a blockbuster move to Manchester City. Before that, the media said he was going to Manchester United. Then they claimed he was packing his bags for Juventus. Then they said Inter Milan were preparing a bid. Every single week there is a new rumor about Camavinga leaving Real Madrid. Let me tell you the absolute truth about his current situation. What I can tell you is Camavinga has one very clear priority in his mind. He wants to stay at Real Madrid and fight for the badge. He has communicated this exact intention directly to his agents and his family. He wants to stay and fight for his starting place in Carlo Ancelotti's team. Last season was admittedly very difficult for him on a personal level. He knows his performances were not always up to the elite Real Madrid standard. The harsh red card in Munich was a significant low point in his season. He suffered frustrating injuries at the absolute worst times. Because of all this, he tragically missed out on going to the World Cup. But he is still incredibly young and fiercely determined to succeed in Spain. He truly believes his long-term future is at the Santiago Bernabeu. Now, here is the exclusive inside angle that others are entirely missing right now. Real Madrid are actually completely open to selling him this summer. If a massive, undeniable proposal arrives, they will absolutely open the exit door. They have not aggressively forced him out of the club yet. They have not officially told him to find a new employer, but they are not completely protecting him from the open transfer market either. As for Manchester City, I have zero confirmation of any advanced concrete negotiations. City definitely know that Real Madrid might be willing to sell for the right price. City desperately want to add one more dynamic midfielder to their rotation. But right now there is absolutely no official bid on the table from England. It all depends on if Camavinga suddenly decides to change his mind during the summer. So this one is going to be very interesting to follow as the window develops. Now, many of you have been asking me constantly about Real Madrid defensive plans. Alessandro Bastoni There are absolutely crazy rumors going around social media right now. People are aggressively claiming Bastoni to Real Madrid is practically a done deal. People are saying he is Florentino Perez's absolute top defensive target. Let me completely kill these fake rumors immediately. My understanding is there have been zero contacts between Real Madrid and Inter Milan. Zero official negotiations, zero informal bids. Absolutely nothing is happening right now regarding this specific player. Yes, the Real Madrid board highly appreciates Bastoni's defensive profile. Every single top club in world football appreciates a player of Bastoni's elite quality. He's undoubtedly one of the best ball-playing centre-backs in Europe today. But Real Madrid are strictly not working on this signing right now. Their priority in this exact moment of the window is completely different. They are entirely focused on outgoing transfers and clearing deadwood. They have already signed multiple expensive players in this summer window. Now they urgently need to balance the squad numbers and the wage bill. Players like Raul Asensio could definitely leave if a respectable bid arrives, but even Asensio desperately hopes to stay and fight for his unlikely place. Real Madrid will absolutely not just stack expensive players on top of expensive players. They are being very strategic and careful with their remaining budget. If they suddenly decide to enter the market for a defender later, their strategy might change. If they actually make a genuine move for Bastoni, I will be the very first to tell you. But today, the brutal truth is nothing is happening at all. Do not believe the noise on this particular story. So this one is going to be very interesting to follow if their internal strategy shifts. Moving on to a truly massive exclusive story regarding the Real Madrid boardroom, Michael Olise. There were viral pictures today of Florentino Perez meeting with the Bayern Munich president. They were smiling for the cameras. They were joking around at a corporate event in front of the press. People are reading deeply into their body language and predicting a transfer, but let me give you the harsh reality of the transfer market. What I can tell you is Florentino Perez is completely obsessed with Michael Olise. This is not just a casual passing interest from the Madrid president. Olise is the real undeniable Galactico in Florentino's personal vision for the future. He was the absolute #1 name on his private summer shortlist. He was rated higher internally than Julian Alvarez. He was rated higher than anyone else available on the global market. Florentino desperately wants him wearing the white shirt at Real Madrid immediately. But Bayern Munich are standing incredibly firm on this situation. They have absolutely zero intention of selling him after just signing him. They want to build their entire attacking project around his immense talent. They even want to offer him a new, massively improved contract very soon. Bayern are fiercely protecting their new superstar from Spanish interest. They are sending a very clear, aggressive message to the Real Madrid boardroom. But my sources in the industry tell me Real Madrid will never give up easily. They are famously playing the long game with this specific target. Florentino Perez almost always gets his man. Eventually, Olise to Madrid is the biggest long-term project to watch in world football. For now, Bayern remain completely in control of the player's immediate future, but the lingering interest from Spain is entirely genuine and intensely aggressive behind the scenes. So this one is going to be very interesting to follow over the next 12 months. Then, guys, I have a massive update on the European managerial market. Jurgen Klopp. I exclusively broke this specific news to you on this channel 24 hours ago. Today, absolutely everyone else is desperately scrambling to report it. But let me give you the exclusive inside details on exactly what happens next. Jurgen Klopp is the top concrete candidate to take over the German national team. The current situation with Julian Nagelsmann behind the scenes is incredibly tense right now. Nagelsmann firmly wants to stay in his current position. He desperately wants to continue building his long-term tactical project, but the German Federation Board is seriously considering sacking him very soon. If they officially pull the trigger and fire him, Klopp is their immediate priority. My understanding is Klopp is completely open to finally taking this prestigious job. He feels fully refreshed and ready to return to elite management for his country. The project being pitched to him by the Federation is absolutely massive. They are looking intensely at the upcoming Nations League fixtures. They are actively preparing for the pressure of the upcoming European Championships. Their ultimate undeniable goal is winning the 2030 World Cup. The board truly believes Klopp is the only man who can reunite a fractured footballing nation. He has the incredible charisma needed to handle the brutal German media. He has the proven tactical brilliance to organize their talented squad. The Federation knows they have to act incredibly fast if they want to secure him. Other elite European clubs are also heavily monitoring his current availability. But managing Germany is his absolute priority if Nagelsmann is officially dismissed. We are now nervously waiting for the final definitive decision from the German Federation Board. This massive managerial earthquake could happen very quickly in the coming days, so this one is going to be very interesting to follow closely. Finally, guys, let's go straight back to the English Premier League. Newcastle United, they have literally just completed a massive, completely unexpected stealth signing. They are officially bringing in a highly rated 21-year-old Ivorian winger from Hoffenheim. The incredibly complex deal is completely done and dusted tonight. The final transfer fee is firmly locked in at exactly £42 million. This is a huge, aggressive statement of intent from the ambitious Magpies. They have officially agreed all personal terms with the players' representatives. They have fully agreed the exact payment structure with the Hoffenheim board. This is their direct, immediate replacement after surprisingly selling Anthony Gordon. They brilliantly generated massive funds by selling both Gordon and Alessandro Tonali recently. Now they are ruthlessly reinvesting that exact money incredibly fast into the market. Absolutely nobody saw this specific secretive deal coming until today. Newcastle sporting directors conducted this entire negotiation in absolute total silence. The player is currently flying straight to England for his scheduled medical tests. He is widely considered one of the brightest young attacking talents in the entire Bundesliga. Newcastle's elite scouting department has been obsessively tracking him for over 2 years. Eddie Howe truly believes this player will take the Premier League by storm next season. The final legal paperwork is being drafted and finalized tonight by the club lawyers. We will absolutely see the official club announcement very soon. So this one is going to be very interesting to follow for all Newcastle fans. On this and much more, stay posted right here on the channel. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell because big stories are coming. Subscribe if you haven't already, and trust me, what's coming next is even bigger. See you soon here every single day. Ciao.